All right, welcome back, extraterrestrials. This is not the quarantine movie reviews. We're doing something a little different today, and for a long time to come. We are starting a new channel on Video Waste, and this is going to be an X-Files franchise breakdown. We are going to go episode by episode and talk about each one of them because, well, we both love the X-Files a lot. And somehow, I didn't know Jerry loved the X-Files. And he brought it up, and I was like, fuck yeah. So here we are. All right, Jerry, why do you love the X-Files?
It's a perfect show. It combinates
It really is.
all of the. It's basically show the TV show. Do you like comedy? Do you like cop drama? Do you like drama? Do you like horror? Do you like science fiction? Do you like mystery? Yeah, it's everything. The show, everything's in there. And there's so many episodes. It's the perfect binging show. If you like to binge and you have not seen the X-Files, it's great. It's an hour-long episode or 45 minutes. I don't remember. But they take all your day away, and there's never a moment where you are sitting there going, well, that one was kind of good. No, they're all really great, well wrote. So the writing, the acting, I think David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson.
Yes.
Okay. Their chemistry together works great. Everybody else who, appears on the show works really well together. There is no, third wheel, even when we get into the later seasons, when we start talking about that. There's no third wheels in this. Timing of this show really is cool. When I first caught this, I was just a little over 10 years old. Mm-hmm. Science fiction was the hot ticket, It was right before Independence Day, or maybe around there and stuff. But man, aliens, things like that scared the hell out of me. Yeah. But I was so interested in this stuff. And the last, and maybe the least, is the blending, where you can't tell the difference between reality and science fiction. Maybe what Mulder's saying is kind of true. I mean, Alex Jones made a career on it. But the blending of reality to fiction, the way that they talk about arguments, brought up with facts. Well, in 1943, there was this experiment done on a submarine with nuclear blah, 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 and stuff. And it's just like, is that real? We didn't have Google in the 90s. We couldn't look that shit up. So, but what do you like about the TV show?
Well, I always think about it like I've watched this 3 times. I've seen the show 100,000 times. But I've seen the show 3 times. I saw it as a kid, and I didn't understand a fucking thing, except they were chasing aliens and there was monsters once a week. And then as I got older and continued watching it, I started to understand the emotion, the writing, the depth of the show, and started to grow with the characters. I found my love for science through Scully, just how badass she was throughout the series and how stick to their guns both of them were. And then, as I got older, I started rewatching it and got into the whole alien aspect, the conspiracy, the government, everything like that. So every time I watch this show, it brings something new to me. I never get bored watching it. For this series that we're going to do, the franchise breakdown, I watched the pilot 4 times back to back just to continue watching, see if I missed anything, and I didn't get bored any time. I love the show so much, and like you said, it's really well acted. Right off the bat, you can just see the chemistry. You can see the creativity. And of course, I didn't pick up those things as a kid, but now I do, and it just makes me love the show even more.
Yeah.
I love the skeptic character, and I love the believer character. I love the way they clash. I love the way they're just so, like, Scully refuses to believe.
Yeah.
Even after everything she's seen, she refuses to believe. She still thinks science can answer this. And Mulder's just standing there like, are you fucking kidding me? Here's a goddamn alien right here. And she's like, yeah, but science can explain it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And like, I'm also glad that they chose the female character for the skeptic, because usually, like, it would be the man going, you don't know any better, you know. Yeah. But I do like the fact that they made Scully the skeptic.
Yeah, they definitely reversed the roles.
Yeah.
Chris Carter cited saying that he definitely enjoyed the idea and purposely set out to make Scully the skeptic and Fox the believer.
Yeah.
And I think that was really good, and it worked really well.
Yeah, definitely. And I really enjoy the fact that Mulder looks like the classic, like, Johnny Unitas, classic FBI guy.
Johnny Utah?
Unitas. Well, he was the football player.
Yeah, he was a football player. Had nothing to do with the FBI.
Well, you know,
But Johnny Utah, on the other hand, chased down Bodie.
Yeah. Bodie's the man. And Scully is literally a carbon copy of Clarice Starling from The Silence of the Lambs. I mean, I guarantee that was the focus. They wanted that Clarice Starling kind of feel to their character, but amped up, you know. So, you know,
I want to say I read somewhere that they offered that role to Gillian Anderson.
Probably.
But because of the X-Files, she said no.
Yeah.
But I can't be positive.
It was the Hannibal movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the Jodie, but I forgot who played Clarice, and I know we're such great movie critics. I can't even remember who played Clarice Starling in Hannibal.
I can see her face.
Yeah, she was in Boogie Nights.
Julianne Moore.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski.
Yeah. But I think everything Fox had a hit. Fox was hot in the 90s. Yeah. You know, Simpsons, Married with Children was, I think, at the tail end. What else programming they had around this time? I can't remember too much.
Because, like, when this show came out, see, I didn't see the first couple seasons because I'm a little younger than you. When this show came out, I was only like 6 or 8 or something like that. So I didn't catch it until I was a little bit older. I think I was maybe like 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I would watch it because it would come on and I was like, what's this? And the fucking theme music, dude. Like, you hear that music. I mean, it's been my ringtone for like 5-6 years. Like, I mean, you hear that music, you're like, what? What's happening over there? I mean, it's dark, it's mysterious, it's just all around attention getting. So, like, when that show would come on, I hear that noise, I'm like, well, what's going on? You know, my dad would watch it, but my mom was into it. And I'd watch it, and I'd be like, oh, this is scary. Oh.
And, scare the hell out of kids.
I started following it probably around season 3 or 4.
No.
Like, religiously. And
that or, like, around the movies, when the movies came out. And it was a hot ticket, and they were, you know, parodied. I mean, there were so many parodies. It was on The Simpsons, it was parodied. It was on Saturday Night Live, it was parodied. Yeah. You could not go without seeing something with X-Files at the time.
obviously the show has ended for now. But I would watch this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
If they wanted to pull a Doctor Who and run this for the next 60 years, I'd watch it for the next 4 or 5 till I die.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I just love it. And Disney now owns it, so I'm pretty sure it's dead. But-
You never know. I mean, if people talk about it, I mean, I thought Deadpool was, but they're already talking about what they're planning on doing with Deadpool and Disney, so.
That ought to be cute.
But this is why we enjoy it. If you enjoy this, please come along on this journey with us.
Yes.
Go to Hulu, Amazon, eBay, whatever. Find a copy of The X-Files with us, and we're going to be critiquing it together. So, but join us.
Yeah, join us on this journey because it's going to be 220 episodes at least. We might have to end up doing a 2-parter or something along those lines, but
And movies.
well, it's 218 episodes and 2 movies.
Oh, okay.
So 220. But yeah, come along with us if you love the X-Files, and let's
Get spooky with it.
yeah.